Hi, I'm Unique Model, aka Shantae Renee P for Positivity, and this is a channel for love and healing. And I want you to know that love begins with you, and it absolutely does. Be the love you want to see manifest in your life, and it will come. So this is something that I wrote. Looks like a couple days ago, and it's just something that came to me, and I thought I felt I should share it. So it was something about self-love and, people taking each other for granted. And this is what I wrote. Don't take others for granted, thinking they will always be there. People do grow and evolve, and their mindsets change, what starts from the awareness that they accepted things, people, situations because they lacked self-love. Once someone starts healing, their self-realization changes and self-love begins. Some people, places, and things become intolerable because it doesn't resonate with the person's self-growth and the newfound love that they are developing for themselves. So the first part, taking people for granted. I know I've taken people for granted, thinking that they will always be there, no matter how I acted. And that's not true. Whether they departed the earth physically, or whether they just removed themselves energetically and physically from my presence. So I know I've taken people for granted, thinking that they will always be there, and that's not true. But in the same breath, I can say if they're actually supposed to be in your life, they will gravitate back towards you in some way, shape, or form. And that's just something I noticed, that they treat people so badly, based on their perceptions of someone. Like, they may not give them the time of day because of how they perceive that person. And it could be something totally different from what somebody perceives. The second part, self-love. Once someone starts to heal themselves and actually truly start loving themselves, they may be the ones that be like, you know what, fuck this. I've put my all into this relationship, interaction with, others, and I'm not getting what I put in. It's not what reciprocal, even exchange. So, people get tired. They get tired of always having to be the one to put the effort in and to rise above and be the bigger person in situations. So once someone starts to fully love themselves, fully heal, then, it's a wrap. A lot of the times, some people don't have the mindset of accepting people back. Me personally, it all depends on what I'm guided to do, and because that's just my makeup, is I'm gonna go by what I'm being guided to do. So just be, mindful. If you have to question yourself, am I taking this person for granted? Then more than likely you may be. Or, and don't let someone take you for granted. If somebody only interacts with you at certain times, like if they need you, but you need them, and they just they're not giving you the time of day. Because people make time for what and who they want to. I wholeheartedly believe that. If someone gives me even exchange, then yeah, I can put in time with them. But when it gets to a point where I'm the one always reaching out, we're not doing this anymore, because we loving ourselves over here. So yeah, don't take people for granted, because you never know when it's their time to go, or if they make the decision to go. And start healing yourself so you can start developing self-love. Because that is one thing, when you put yourself in, those situations where you feel like you're being taken for granted, is more than likely coming from a lack of self-love. You know, I'm going to accept whatever time or attention that someone gives me because they're so busy. Like, you're not important, and you're just as important as they are. So that's what I have for you today. Remember, happiness is homemade. Feed yourself some good shit. Sending you loving healing. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Bye.